On Sunday night, Austin FC played Portland Timbers in what was considered a must-win for the Verde and Black, but unfortunately that didn't happen. After a really disappointing 90-minute match from Austin FC, they suffered another home loss against Portland Timbers in a 2-1 score. And the only goal scorer for Austin FC came from Sebastian Driussi. And my reaction to this game itself was same old Austin FC that leaves you disappointed and nothing new from the team when it comes to their chances or creativity. But before I get to that, let's look at the starting lineup. This lineup to me is considered again or probably one of our strongest 11 for the entire season against a weak squad of Portland Timbers. We started out with a 4-4-2 formation, but it mostly looked like a 4-3-3 formation against Portland Timbers. Same back four players, Love Vice and Julio Cascante got the green light because Matt Hedges and Kip Keller were ruled out injured. Fullbacks, again, I have my huge trust in both Nick Lima and John Gallagher. The midfield was really interesting because it said that Rigoni was playing for, as the fourth midfield player, but, Rigoni is mostly someone who likes to push up front as a winger. So we saw three players in the midfield. Alex String started after a really good performance against New England Revolution. Nani Pereira was starting again, and alongside with the two of them was Wolf, who got minutes because in the last game against New England Revolution, he saw minutes on the bench and came off as a substitution player. Front three, again, Rigoni on the left side. Zardes was our number 9. And this time, instead of starting Ethan Finley or Memo Rodriguez in the right wing side, we got to see Driussi starting in that spot. Again, it could be considered that Wolf wanted to try something new to get the 3 points and that this team was trying to go all out, so that's why they put Driussi as a winger. But to me, he's always going to be our number 10 in the midfield. But again, this is the strongest 11 for Austin FC against a team such as Portland Timbers. On paper, we look better, but in the field, it's a whole different story. It's what I've been saying the entire season. Because in the first half, Austin FC looked different. They looked really dominant against Portland Timbers. For the first 30 minutes of the match, we saw how Austin FC wanted to get the win, wanted to see those 3 points in their, they wanted to put the 3 points in their pocket. What happened? We had 7 shots to get a goal. The first shot came from, or the first play happened in the first minute or two, where Austin FC was just going crazy for that goal. That Rigoni had a really good shot. I believe it was a chip or had a good flick with his left foot. Goes in, but it was ruled offside. Then it came in. We were knocking on the door. 2 shots, 2 aerial headers came from Driussi and from Zardes. Well-timed spots. They were right in the perfect time to do the headers, but again, finishing was bad. Then Alex Strain, again, he was trying to do the same thing, score a volley just like how he did in the tying goal against New England. Perfect shot, but it was just like it was like a choppy shot that just, it bounced the floor and just gave a goal kick to Portland Timbers. Then Zardes again, he was going against 1v1 against a Portland Timbers defender. Toe pokes it, but is way off. I think that Austin FC looked better with the offense. The best player for this squad itself in the attack was Alex Ring. That might be my own take, but it's the truth. Every time you see Alex Ring go push up in the final third with the forwards of Austin FC, he was ready to do something to damage Portland Timbers. Driussi starting as a winger was really interesting. We know we've seen him as a number 10, and we know that as a right winger, that's something for Ethan Finley to do. But wingers, this time if Wolf wanted to go all up for the 3 points, push up your best player, Driussi, and let's see how he does. We tried him as a false 9, we tried him as a striker, and now as a winger, we have good options for Driussi in the future in case somebody gets injured. Knock on wood. But right after that, Portland Timbers, it was their turn, because right after the 30 minutes, right after midnight had struck, it was their turn to knock on the door. It only took them 2 chances to score their first goal. First shot, Stuber got a good, he got a good save with his right foot, but then came to the first goal of Portland Timbers from a mistake of our defense, which I have 2 players to blame. First of all, it was Wolf, who I think first 30 minutes was good for him in the first half, but the entire 60, he got body slammed no matter what. He was going up 1v1 against Dairon Asprilla inside the Austin FC box, but instead of, he didn't pressure him when Asprilla was trying to give the cross or a ground pass to his teammate. So he lets it. Wolf didn't pressure him. Pass goes through. Bison, Julio Cascante did not interfere because they thought that Alex String was going to clear it. Alex String, being our best player, was not good at clearing or being defending. He was trying to clear the ball from Jimmy Chara, but instead his assist, gives it to Felipe Mora, who taps it in. Portland Timbers score the first goal. This is when you realize Austin FC, another problem of the season was the defending. Nothing new, because once that goal came in or went in, heads were down. That's what they were good at. I would say that the first half, Austin FC looked so dominant. Like, creativity was being shown and versatile, something we haven't seen since Dio Fagundes left. But again, we need to be better about our finishing. You cannot tell me Austin FC is a good squad if they finish their chances. That's how you be a good squad. But no, also defense needs to be better in the future. But again, we have 6 games left, so what's new? Second half starts and we see the same style of Portland Timbers. They picked up where they left off in the first place, trying to get their second goal, and that's what happened. It didn't take that long. It took them like at least 10 to 13 minutes to score their second goal, and that's what happened. Jimmy Chara was did a good area cross inside Austin FC box that Leo Bison didn't even have the audacity to jump for it, that it went past through him. He sees Felipe Mora, but that was something John Gallagher would do. Gallagher didn't interfere because I would say Mora does a beautiful chest pass to Evander, who just taps it in. Portland Timbers is up 2-0. That's when now we would see our team has given up, because when I was there at the North End on Sunday night, all the players' heads were down. That's what they were good at. But when it comes to, advertisement, everything like that, like sponsorship or promoting anything, that's what they're good at. But after that, it didn't take long. Right around like 10 to 15 minutes later, Driussi scores what was our consolation goal, but a hope to get a draw against Portland Timbers. It was a beautiful cross from Alex Ring that he sees Driussi inside the Timbers box. Driussi, grabs it with his right foot, tries to, one-shot it, but it rebounds the goalkeeper. That Driussi gets the rebound, shoots it, 2-1. Austin FC is now in the game. We have a game. 9 goals for Driussi, close to 10 again. We hope he gets double digits. But later on, Austin FC was trying to go for that goal. Ethan Finley comes in for Owen Wolf. Ethan Finley is now being pushed up as a winger, bringing back Driussi as a 10 in the midfield. But at the end of the day, Austin FC didn't have any more opportunities at the game. Find a blow, find a whistle. Austin FC suffers another loss at home, this time against the Portland Timbers in a 2-1 score, making Austin FC going from 5th place to 12th place in a span of 1 month. I would say I have hope. Mathematically speaking, playoffs is still a thing for Austin FC, but with how Wolf is doing, it's not going to happen because how he manages the squad. The team itself, the facial expression, you can tell they're all easily frustrated from how they have to manage or trying to figure out what Wolf wants them to do. Like I said, with Wolf, it's probably not going to happen this year, because if we don't make it to playoffs, that's it. Wolf is out the door. But if we somehow make it playoffs, if we win the wild card but crash out in the best of 3 against a top seed, Wolf might see the door during the offseason, because his leash is short. But again, I don't know what's going to happen. But hope you guys understood this video. My name is VanillaMixon17, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.